So I've got a new toy to play with today. This is a camera mounting system to go in your vehicle or outside of the vehicle. So I want to try to see if I could mount this little camera or a camera, any camera, into my ambulance here somewhere so we can start using it when we're taking drives. Somehow, there we go. Two suctions to suck onto the windshield, I guess. And let's see, does this extend out? No. This rotates, that's good. And then this rotates all around. Seems like a pretty decent little unit. Let's see if I could mount this camera on there. Okay, I've got this thing mounted on here. It's simple as pushing it against here, and you push on these little tabs here, these little round circles. And this here, I guess, maybe I'm supposed to lock it in place. That would make more sense. That pulls it nice and tight. Okay, I've got it mounted in there, and we're going to start the truck up. Okay, here we are, heading down the road here. This is the first time I've actually videoed some shooting through the windshield. Looks like I'm going to probably have to mount this up a little bit higher because I can see the edge of my truck there in the bottom of the screen. Also, my battery's a little low on this camera, so I'm not sure how long this is going to record. We're recording in 4K, like I said today. We finally had the rain stop. We had multiple days of constant rain. They're doing some road work up here too. I don't know if you can see, but the left side of the road is all brand new paved. This is the right side. This is what's called 180. This is Fort Morgan Road, right down the street from the beach and Gulf Shores. We're going to drive over to the beach. I have my Z50 camera, Nikon Z50 with me as well. If this battery dies out on here, I'll see if I can mount that camera up on this suction mount system as well. You might be able to see lots of puddles here and there. There's an RV park coming up here on the left in a little bit. They had a lot of flooding out front. At one point, I think the water was coming across the road here a little bit, even. I'll be curious to see what this footage looks like. I tried to wipe the window, so hopefully it's clean in that area that I'm shooting through. You can still see a little water in the roads here. Last year, we had Hurricane Sally hit us with a direct hit. That was quite an experience. We left our house. There's the RV park. You see to the left, there's lots of water. Lots of water in there. But when Hurricane Sally hit, we left and went to a hotel. And that night, the hotel doors got blown open and some doors got shattered and smashed. Then the power went out, and it was the kind of hotel where it didn't have any outside doors going to the outside. So you had to go into a hallway to go into your hotel room. And there was no windows on the outside that you could open. There was windows, but they were not openable. So once the power went out, we had no air conditioning in there, and it was just getting real musty. Then the next day it started getting really hot. Then the hotel informed us that they had so much roof damage, and also the plumbing quit working. You couldn't flush the toilets right. So they were telling everybody they wanted you to no longer stay there. They'd let you stay one more night at least, and then they wanted you to leave because it wasn't safe for sanitary reasons to stay in the hotel anymore. So we drove back to our house, and luckily, even though we had a direct hit, we only had, we have a mobile home, so we had just some of the skirting blow off. We had no damage to the house whatsoever. no water leaks or anything like that. And it wasn't too bad. We're on the main road heading straight down to the beach. This is 59, it's called. We're only a few minutes from the beach here. That's why we bought into the place that we live at, because we're right down from the beach. And this is the beach right here. Can't see it because of the building. This is this building here on the right. This is brand new. They just built that. I don't even know if it's even finished all the way yet. Wow. Looks like we're going to have to drive through a gigantic puddle here to get in. I don't know if you can see that, but there's the beach, folks. That's Gulf Shores Beach right after a rainy day. Starting to get some people out on the beach there, it looks like. I hope this is still recording. Not sure if it is or not. I'm going to pull up here in the water here and just try to switch these cameras out. Look at that flooding. Okay, I've just switched the camera over to my Z50 Nikon camera and mounted the Lark 150 mic system on it. Take you for a little drive down the road here and show you what Gulf Shores is like. This is more of an experiment today to see how well this camera can focus and how well this mount works. The mount looks like it's working great. I just don't know if the camera's focusing very well. Now coming up here to the right, this is the Gulf State Park. This is a large beach area with a very large parking lot. This is where we do a lot of our beach weddings at. We're going to pull in there and take a look. Wow, they had a lot of flooding here too. Look at that. We've had rain, like I said, for 3 or 4 days straight. It sometimes is raining for 12 and 14 hours at a time. That's the pavilion right there. You can have events, you can rent that out and have events under there. You have beach boardwalks that walk out. There's 3 different beach boardwalks that walk out here. This is all the beach pavilion area here. We park and we walk up this ramp with all of our wedding equipment and go set up weddings on the beach. And then there's this huge parking lot. There's one of the other beach walkouts right there. You can't really see the water because we have dunes here that you have to walk over. That's what these long walkouts are. I'll go shoot the beach another day when it's nice and bright out. We'll come back down here again and maybe hit some of the other beach areas. Wow, more flooding. Look at that. More flooding. Here's a big wide angle of this gigantic parking lot. Now in summertime, this parking lot will be completely packed with people. There'll be even some buses parked on the side. You'll see some people here in some RVs. It's especially on the weekends, you have a hard time even finding a parking space if you're coming here during the day to go to the beach. Now we're coming back up to the main Gulf Shores area. This is where a lot of the hotels, condos, the big buildings are. And if you keep going further down past where we originally were, there's tons more of these large condo buildings everywhere. And smaller condos, hotels everywhere. The ones on the left are all beachside. The ones on the right are, well, across the street from the beach. A lot of them have beach accesses that you can walk across the street and go to the beach. We just ended spring break here. We were pretty busy here in town, so this is kind of a little bit of a slow time before the big storm of summer starting. And when that starts, this will be like bumper to bumper traffic all through here. But we're going to turn back here. This is on 59 we're going to turn on. It's also called Gulf Shores Parkway. A lot of little stores, shops. A lot of beach stores where you can buy all your beach gear, rafts, floats, bathing suits, everything under the sun here. In summertime, everybody comes here. They go fishing, they go boating, they go hang out on the beach. We got parasailing, jet ski rentals, sailboat rentals. You can go on dolphin tours. They take you out in the ocean and see all the dolphins and follow the boats. Right now, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a helicopter going by. We have helicopter rides here. There's mini golf courses here. There's go-kart tracks here. There's a large amusement park here called OWA. We'll try to take you over there one day. Lots of pizza places, barbecue joints, any kind of food that you want. But of course, lots of seafood places. This is Fort Morgan Road. Now I live down Fort Morgan Road. And if you keep going further way down Fort Morgan, they call it Fort Morgan because there is a fort down there. It's an old fort that you can go and take a tour of. We'll try to go there one day and walk around and show you that as well. And also as you go further down there, there is just hundreds, if not thousands, of beach rental homes. And there's some large vacation rental resorts out there on the beach. And they have a lot of things to do out there. Fort Morgan, it's about a 40-45 minute drive down to the end.